to another video. I am doing this on my iPhone, so if I look at the screen and not the camera, that's why. I'm also using YouTube. I forgot about this little feature on the app because I recorded a couple things this morning and I didn't feel like editing because on iMovie, when you edit, after you edit and you can upload to YouTube, it only allows you 15 minutes uploaded video to YouTube. I don't know why, because regularly I can record like a half hour worth of stuff or more. I can do longer videos. But anyway, so you're probably wondering where I've been for the past month or so. Well, as you guys know, I've done iCAD for the few years, and I started doing them for this year. I pre-recorded like 21 videos before my mom came home from the hospital in June. I did them like at the end of May till like the beginning of June before she came home. So I did them, edited them, uploaded them, and scheduled them for each day. And then my mom came home, and I was hoping to do more art as she was home, but she was home for 3 days. And 2 of the days we had to call 911 because she couldn't get up from a chair or from the bathroom. And the second day she was home, the first full day she was home, she went to the bathroom in the morning. I was sleeping, even though I was trying to stay awake in case she needed me in the night. I had the door open and everything, but I fell asleep, even though she told me not to worry about her. And I fell asleep, and the next thing I knew, I woke up to her screaming. As she, like I said, she went to the bathroom. She got up fine, and she washed her hands and was going to do something else, and she turned and she slipped and she fell. She hit her head and it landed on her bad knee. So we had to call 911 for that, and they convinced her to go to the hospital because she had a nice sized goose egg on her head, and they did x-rays on her knee and her head and MRIs, and everything was fine, nothing broken. So she came home, and like I said, Wednesday, she had a couple people talk to her. One was like a service to like take you to the grocery store or the doctor's appointments or something, you know, if she needed something here. And after talking to him, he convinced her that his service wasn't, you know, for her. She needed a lot more care because she is still very weak from the chemo, and told her that, you know, she needs to go back to the hospital. And that broke her heart because she didn't want to. She worked so hard in the rehab for the 2 weeks to, you know, to come home. And then the wound care nurse came, and she didn't do anything. You know, she talked to my mom and convinced her that she needs to go back to the hospital. So she called 911, and the ambulance came, and they took her, and I went with, but I had to come back home with them because the ambulance driver forgot his bag. So I went back home, and then I went back to the hospital, and I noticed changes in her mood when I came back, and it was slowly progressing. And by the time she got to the room, she was not having any of this. She was angry. She thought the nurse was an actress. She thought this was a joke. Somebody did this to her. She wanted to go home, and there was no way she was going to go home. And so I left around midnight and went to bed, and then around 2:30 the nurse called me asking me, you know, telling me that my mom was yelling and not very happy, asking for me, and wanted to know if I wanted to talk to her. And I was like, no. I did not. So I was going to see her the next day. So I tried to go back to sleep, and I couldn't fall back to sleep. So I saw her, and she was mad at me for putting her in the hospital. She was thinking that everybody there was an actress. She thought somebody put her up, did this to her. And I kept telling her no, and I knew she had another UTI. this one's more angry than the other time she had it. So they did do a test, and of course they treated her for it. And luckily our primary care doctor was her doctor at the hospital both times, so he came by almost every day. I did go there when he was there last time when she was in the hospital. I didn't do that. I kept missing him. So I did do that, and I did talk to him a few times. I didn't cry this morning. So was there for a week, and before she got released, I went to 3 different rehab facilities to look at them. She was accepted into 4 or 5 of them. I only looked at 3. One of them I hoped it would have been good because it was right across from a Tuesday morning. I'm like, how perfect is that? I can go see her and then go to Tuesday morning, or go to Tuesday morning and then see her. But no, that place smelled. And I went to another place before going back to the hospital to tell her about that place, and that person from the first place that I saw just left talking to her, and we both agreed that that one was no good. And then I went to another place after that, and I chose between the last 2 places I looked, and they're both by the house. I mean, not walking distance, but they're close. So she was at the one. Went to the one, and she was not happy the first day because they had to do an evaluation, and her knee was still sore from the fall. When she was in the hospital, they did do another, I think a CT scan or MRI, something else, and it was fractured, and there was nothing. Plus, it's her bad knee. She She had surgery on it years ago, I think before I was born. So that one, arthritic and that damage, then she fell. So it takes time to heal. But they got a brace for that knee, so she's been wearing that brace all the time. So you let it breathe for a bit, the skin. So she's been there. She wanted to leave that day, and then she decided to give it a couple days, and then it was like a week, and then it was like 2 weeks, and 2 weeks was the other day. Actually the 30th, no, not the 30th, it was the 27th, and I believe she's still there, and she came to realize that she needs it. She likes the therapy, she likes the therapist, even though they had a tiff the other day. But otherwise, she likes the therapy. The staff is okay, I guess. She doesn't like the food. I've seen a couple of the lunches when I went to visit her, and they looked disgusting. She does eat a little bit of food. Part of it is she's not very hungry, and part of it, the food is blech. When she first got there, not soon after, but a little bit after, I did bring her some snacks. A friend, somebody that my dad went to high school with, when my mom was in the hospital last time, she sent my mom a gallon tin of her favorite popcorn from Topsy's in Kansas City, and it's the cinnamon popcorn that she loves. So I bagged her a little baggie of that. Still has a lot left in here. And I brought her some other snacks, and she finished, she still has the popcorn, but she finished what I brought her last time. So I went to the store last Friday, and I bought her a couple things, and we had some things here that was easy to bring for her, and so she got new snacks. And yesterday I brought her some lunch. I went to Windy City Beef and Dog and got her a hot dog and fries, and I got me a hot dog and fries, though I should have gotten 1 fry because she hardly ate Well, she ate some of my fries, and I brought hers home, and I had that for dinner last night. But she ate about 3/4 of the hot dog, which is okay. So yeah, she's walking, from what I've been told from her. She's been walking better. It was like a light bulb went off, she said the other day, and so we'll see how it goes. It's this rehab. It's not as hardcore and intense as the one at the hospital for 2 weeks. This one is a lot, not as strenuous. That's what I want to say. So yeah, again, I haven't been doing a lot of arting. I did have 2 videos that I have to edit on my computer in my craft room and upload from Color Me Positive. I'm a little behind on that. I'm behind on a lot of things. I've been coloring a lot. I've been going to my craft room, get a coloring book, and get my pencils, and I've been using these. These are awesome. These I got at Hobby Lobby on clearance. I don't have the price tag. They were like $7. Well, I have the haul video on that. And that's what I've been doing. Today I got my hair cut, and I wasn't gonna go out, even though I kind of needed the haircut. She called me this morning and she needed shoes. I brought her shoes, but somehow they don't fit anymore. I mean, one day they fit her, and the next day her feet grew or expanded and they don't fit anymore. Shoes are expensive. After I got the haircut, I went to the shoe store she told me to go to, which is by where I get my haircut, and I got her 2 pair in 2 different, in the same number size, but 2 different widths. So I'm gonna go there tomorrow and have her try them on, and then take one of the pairs back. When I got the total from when I bought them, I'm like, oh my. Wow. So, and I have been going out when she was in the hospital. For the week, she told me, she wants me to go out. She doesn't want me to stay home every night. And because it does get boring. Even though I have been going out almost every day, there are some days that I did stay home, and it was a very long, boring day. But I joined this site called House Seats, and I got it on a 2-for-1 deal. You get 2 years for the price of 1 year, and I saw 6 shows out of it. A couple of them were at the casino by my house at Suncoast. They're tribute bands. Wanted, which was great. It was a Bon Jovi show, tribute band. They were awesome. And the other one was Tom Petty and the Heart Shakers, which is a Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers tribute band. They were good. The only downfall for me was I was looking at my phone. I was taking pictures, not a lot, no video, because I know better. And I was just looking to see if there were any blurry ones and deleting those. And one of the people who work at the Suncoast goes to me, no video. And I go, I wasn't taking video. But my table wasn't full, but the two in front of me, they were taking video. The people next to me, well, there was one next to me, she was taking video. And I know a couple other people in another table ahead of me, they were taking video, and she didn't tell. I know she told other people, because I saw her going by to other people telling them no video, but they didn't tell those people not to take video, so that put me out a bit. But anyway, it was a good show. I saw a show at the Rio called Wow. I had really good seats for that. But the show, it was good, but it was okay. I got out of that house. What else did I see? I saw the box tops at the Golden Nugget. They were good. But the best show I saw was on Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday. I saw Human Nature at the Venetian. They're an Australian band. They've been in Vegas for 5 years. Well, they've been in Venetian for 5 years. I think they've been in Vegas for 7. But they were awesome. I would see them again in a heartbeat. It was a really good show. I went there way too early. I did eat at the Mirage buffet. I wish they had a coupon, and because my mom's a member of, well, she subscribes to the Las Vegas Advisor, and they give you a coupon book every year when you subscribe. And this year they weren't in the book. But what I usually get there is crab legs and sushi, and that's what I had. And it filled me up till late, till I got home. So I had a little something after I got home. But after the show, because, you know, it's near the 4th of July, when I was getting the Lyft ride home, I saw the fireworks that Caesars was doing for a little bit because the traffic was horrible, as always, on the Strip on a Saturday night. But I saw a little bit of fireworks, so that was a plus. And yeah, I'm going to do a separate video on Uber and Lyft because I have been using that a lot the last 2 months. I will have to say it is costly. That's why I've been trying not to go out every day, but I can't help it some days. Like I see her, I have to go to the grocery store, I have to go to the bank, you know, I have errands to do, or I just want to get out of the house. Because I did stay home one day, a couple times, and the day goes very long, especially when there's hardly anything on TV and there's nothing I want to see on YouTube, and I don't have Netflix right now, so it's been very boring. So that's why I've been trying, you know, I do go out. I got the bill last month when she was in the hospital for that month. Oh my. I had my glasses and my retina test on there on that bill, and that wasn't half of what that bill was with Uber. It was over $300. That's a lot for Uber. But it is cheaper than a cab. I will have to say that. But more of that on another video. And I'm expecting some, well, Happy Meal. Well, I got the Happy Meal from me. The Happy Meal is from me. To me, from me. That should be coming today, and I might do a separate video on that. Not crafting related, but yeah. So I think that this vlog is done for now. Might do another one, I might not. But that's it for now, and I might include a picture, no. I was going to include a picture of my lunch, but I decided not to. But that's it for now, and thanks for watching.